All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayashadabadat, the house of David. All right, this is Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp. I am Ayashet Tad with Men of Valor, all right, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into a quick lesson. This will be the book of Jeremiah, chapter 41, and verse Salakia. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 48, and verse 21, and it reads, "And judgment is come upon the plain country." All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is sending judgment, all right, out. All right, and you're seeing judgment go throughout the whole land. Okay? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and verse 7, and it reads, Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak unto the ear, and in the words I speak, Salakia, let me start over. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now these words that I speak unto the ears, and in the ears of the people. All right? All people are going to hear the prophecy. Okay? Continuing on. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evils and of pestilence. All right? So some of those wars and some of those evils and some of those pestilence that you are seeing today, all right, are the Icky Vicky, all right, the Crown, all right, Crown 19, all right. You're hearing of wars and rumors of wars. You have the Kazakhstan. You have China bucking up in Taiwan. You know, U.S. and Russia. All right, which is the third woe. Okay, but now we're on and getting the civil. All right, the civil aspect of it. All right, where you won't regard your kings and your nobles, all right, your governors, your senators, your presidents, all right, the civil aspect of it, the civil, all right. This will be the book of Second Esdras. It's going to be chapter 14. It's like chapter 15. Behold, chapter 15 in verse 14, and it reads, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and the sword in their hands." All right, the sword in their hands, a modern day gun or a physical sword, all right, or whatever weapon of anybody's choosing or liking to cause harm to one another. All right, continuing on. "For there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another. They have not regarded the kings nor priests, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." All right, so they'll be justified of the courses of their actions, stand in their own power. They're not going to regard your governors, your senators. All right, the police are going to be trying to take care of their own family and themselves. People are going to be seeking out for these governors and so on and so forth, just like the movie The Purge. Okay? Continuing on, verse 17, 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And you're starting to see that now. Certain lockdown measures, okay, in different places, and having more active police or guard, all right, in areas. Verse 18, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right? Your neighbor is going to start breaking into your house no matter how cool you are. If there's something that man or woman needs, all right, that man needs for his family, they're going to try to get it by any means necessary. If it causes and it comes between you eating and drinking and them eating and drinking, them feeding their children and you feeding your children. All right? Continuing on. A man shall verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods. Once again, taking those goods, getting whatever they need by any means necessary. Because, continuing on, because of the lack of bread, lack of food, all right, whether it be a canned good, whether it be actual bread, whether it be the ingredients to make something, okay, and for great tribulation. All right? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is not playing. All right? He is not playing, and these things are going to come to pass. All right? But this wasn't meant to be a long lesson. I just wanted to touch base on this. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rachak. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning the Bayashah Dabadad. Till the next time, Shalom, Wad, Abal, Babal.